Hey everybody, welcome to X-Plane 11. I am Bill, and it's a beautiful morning here at Phoenix Sky Harbor. And what is this guy doing? I don't know what this guy's doing, but we are in the Cirrus Vision Jet, which has been upgraded, updated with the new, more functional G1000. And I'm going to do a relatively quick flight to Sedona, which is kind of considered one of the most picturesque airports in the country. Um, I recently saw a picture of it, and I was like, "What airport is this?" Found out that it was Sedona, and decided to do a little flight, test out the Cirrus Jet with the new G1000. Maybe try a GPS approach, or maybe some departure stuff out of Sky Harbor. So that's what I'm doing now. And let's get, how do you close this thing? There we go. Very cool animation. Alright, so let's get the batteries on. Again, no startup on the G1000, which is a little bit goofy, but um, it's fine. I'm sure they will update that. So weight and balance, that's pretty cool. I don't think any of this is functional. Does that work? Yep, that works. That's cool. Alright, and brakes on off, gear shows that. Cool, and these pop out and they're huge. Yeah, let's resize you guys before we get this jet turned on here. Big old GPS. Look at the size of that. I mean, it is, there is no pixelation in that. That is cool. Okay. I don't know why I made that one smaller. Kind of want this one a little bit bigger. Okay. So let's close these guys down for a second. Door is closed, so now we can turn this guy on. Love how easy that is. There's no screwing around. Just turn it on. Make sure everything is coming up. Good. Exhaust gas, good. Okay, oil temp should be coming up. Oil pressure looks good. Amps good. Let's get the gens on. Those pop right up immediately. And we'll get the strobe on. Okay, good. Alright, so now let's do some flight plan stuff. Let's get in. I believe my last flight is probably going to be loaded in here already. Yep. And we want to delete flight plan. Good. Okay, so let's find out what runway we're leaving out of. So let's go to what are we? 127.575. 127.575 is the ATIS here. 57. Nope. There we go. Okay.
Phoenix Sky Harbor INTL Information Sierra 1100 Zulu
Ooh,
weather.
barometric is high.
Wind 050 at 7, visibility more than 10. Sky conditions 25,000 broken, temperature 13, dew point -8. Altimeter 3018. Arriving runways 07 left, 07 right, departing runways 08, 07 right. Advise on initial contact.
Okay, so 08, runway 08 and 07, right. I think 08 is right where we are actually. Yeah. Okay, so that's we're just like right at the departure point.
Phoenix
So that's
Sky
good.
Harbor
Okay.
INTL
Let's
Information
kill
Sierra.
that. I love it when that happens. The GA portion of this airport is way over on the other end. So, like if you're leaving on 07 left, you have to go like I don't know where. This guy started over by me, and he's taxiing forever. So I'm just gonna go on 8 and be done with it. So that's good. Okay, let's see if there is a north departure that I can take. I don't think we really even want to screw with any departure procedures actually. We've got all the approaches. Yeah, I don't think I need anything here. Let's just see. I'm just gonna. Yeah, no, it wants me to download the PDF. I don't want to do that. Okay. So, flight plan. We're gonna put in a really simple flight plan. No, what am I doing here? I want flight plan. I want to click that, and we're going to Kilo Sierra Echo and Zulu. There it is. Sedona. Enter. And that's the right one. Enter. Okay. So now I'm going to... Let's just load in the ATIS for that guy. We'll keep it on the right hand one. Are these slaved? Yep, these are all the same. Okay, so it doesn't matter which one we use. Oh, it's uncontrolled. Okay, so that's okay. We'll just do a flyby, and yeah, that's pretty straightforward. Okay. And we need we're going to take GPS, so we're going to put that on GPS, yep. Okay. And where is the autopilot? Same spot, okay. Okay, I think we can get ready to taxi here. Let me pull up the airport diagram here real quick, because it is kind of hard to see. I think we just have to go to Alpha. Okay. A3, we're going to go to A1, so that's Alpha 3. We're going to go to Alpha to Alpha 1. Okay. Hey, buddy. These views seem kind of screwed up. And we are taxiing really slow. Okay, so there is Alpha 3. And we're going to Alpha 1. Probably could join somewhere closer, but that's okay. Let's see. But, you know, I should have put on... I love this livery. I haven't used this one yet. It looks really cool. I usually use the red one. This thing is really cool. And we're coming in there a little hot. Okay. so I don't know if we need any of this stuff on here. Oh, it doesn't have a taxi light. I wonder if they've got that automatic on these. Okay, so let's get in a little bit of flaps. We don't need that. Icing, definitely don't need that. Let's get pitot heat on. We're gonna be going up to 8,000 feet, I think. So let's get this up to 8,000. There we go, right up there. And yeah, that I think is all I really need to do. And then let's go to, let's see here. Okay, I need to get back to us. No, I don't want a waypoint. Flight plan, clear. There we go, okay. Enter, no, menu, activate leg. There we go. Okay. And now let's go to default. And yep, we'll be taking off, and we'll just kind of do a northern departure and meet our magenta line and just fly that all the way to Sedona. And it will be a nice little morning flight. And looks like we're clear, so we're good. Flaps there. Looking really cool. Okay, and we're just gonna roll. We're gonna roll out here. Yeah, I probably should have just used Alpha 3. And I can never remember what this part is called with the arrows. It's like, it's not the run up threshold. I think it's threshold. Okay, here we go. Departing Phoenix Sky Harbor. There's 70. There's 80. We're gonna 100. We're gonna rotate. There we go. Up. Okay, we're good. Let's get the gear up. Flaps up. Beautiful. That's really, really cool looking. Look at that. That is really, really cool. Look at those mountains. Okay, a little bit high there. Okay, so let's get the autopilot on, and we're gonna go to nav, and it's settled down now. Nice bank. Oh, look at that. That is so cool. Oh man. Look at that. This time of day is really fun to fly in. Nice sunrise there. Look at it, just levels out. Really nice. Okay, so we yeah, damp. Can't tell if that's on or not. Altitude select. Now we're climbing at 2,200 feet per minute. That's pretty good rate. My views are all screwed up. It's pretty high, but it doesn't look like it's too bad. God, this looks awesome. Intercepting our line here, we're getting close. This options page menu thing, I don't know why that, oh, there we go, okay. Okay, and we are actually coming up on our cruise altitude as it intercepts, and it turns onto, it doesn't just intercept, it actually takes out some of that angle just a little bit, and that is definitely new. I mean, it is a slight bank, and it rolls off the top, and it's gonna hit 8,000 nice and smooth and join that line perfectly. This is so much better. Okay, how's everything here? So it's a little bit hot. Everything looks like it's in the green though. Speed's coming up. $200. I want to cruise pretty fast. I want to see. I don't want to get it like too fast. But I also don't want to dawdle. Okay, let's get Sky Harbor out of here, and let's take a look at the map real quick. I've got Sky Vector open up, and let's see if we are good on terrain. We might not be. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be great on terrain. I'm going to so I'm looking at the map here, and we're coming up on these mountains, and they come up pretty quick. I mean, you can kind of see the elevations. I mean, we're nose level here, and it's getting higher. And that's because we're coming into this mountain range, which is gonna start getting some elevation pretty quick here. I mean, it goes to like 5,700 feet here, and then there's some over here that's 72, and then we fly over almost a 9,000 foot peak. So that means that we're gonna need to, let's get this thing up here. Let's go up to 10,000. Okay, and let's go nose up a little bit. 900 feet, 1,000. Let's do 1,000 feet. It's going to slow us down a little bit, but that's an easy climb for this thing. Okay, and the Sedona runway is actually at 4,800 feet, so we'll be at 3,000 as we get to it, and might be able to do a GPS approach. So let's see what we have available to us now. There's only one, runway 3 is the only one at Sedona that has a approach procedure. So let's select approach. There's GPS 3. So we do have that ability once we get close. So I don't think we need to do that now. We still got some time. So, but we do have access to it. So let's load it, and we're going to. No, we can't do it. Let's see what transition we want to do. Let's get on the VFR. Let's see. Is Drake on here? Nope. This is Mingy is the hold, missed approach hold. Don't know how to do vectors yet. So let's pull up the approach chart and see what. And the chart's not coming up. I kind of want to just pick one of these, right? Let's just pick. No, I'm not really liking that idea. IFR charts. Let's see what Juso. Okay, so here's our guy. Let's do the top one. Let's pick the top one, and minimums. We don't really have a minimum. Shoot. We don't really have a minimum because it's clear out. So minimums will be off, and yeah, that one should be good. We should be able to join that one. So let's load this. And let's activate it and see what happens. Okay, little bit of a course correct. Okay, so now these numbers right here, because they're small font and they're in white, let's kind of fumble through this together here. Okay, so these numbers here are the procedure altitudes. So these are like the stepped altitudes. We're flying at 10,000 feet, and this procedure begins at 9,500 feet, and we're 42 nautical miles away from that. And we'll be getting there in 11 minutes. So I'm gonna speed this thing up a little bit. Everything's in the green. It looks good. So if we get a little bit more in a hurry here. 225 is pretty good. Okay, so once we get to Baosu, that's going to initiate our final. And you saw if we zoom out, not in. If we zoom out, we can see what we're doing. So it changed the magenta line to match up with this. So it immediately changed that, which is really cool. Is that as high as it's gonna go? I don't know why that's not doing that, working anymore. Okay, so once we hit here, we're gonna turn towards the west onto this approach procedure, and then we're gonna turn right on to the airport, and it's gonna step us down to, oh, it was just lagging. That's why. It's big time lagging. Don't crash. Don't crash. Okay. It was having a little brain fart. And now I zoomed out way too much. And now I have to click this and have it brain fart again. So apparently my computer's having trouble loading in all of that. Let's get the topical out. There we go. Okay. So it's running behind. We'll give them a break. The scenery is amazing. Okay, so once we get to Bosu, what is that? Bosu, which is going to be coming up here pretty quick. We're up to 250. It's nice. And I wish that was... Yeah, that's having a little trouble. Okay, so if we go to scroll down here and let's click on this and enter. Nope. It is activated. Little... Nope. I want to get over to the VNav. Delete approach. Offset waypoint. Store flight. No. Alright, there we go. Okay. So we're coming up quick on this thing. And I feel like this peak is getting pretty close. Let's check the charts and see, make sure we're not going to run into that. No, that's 8,900. So we'll be 1,100 feet away from that, which is probably cutting it unnecessarily close. I would really like to get over to the VNav stuff here. Okay, and we're gonna... Nope. Okay. Let's just see what it does. I mean, VNav profile here is not filled out. Yeah. If I click on that, though, it's not gonna... This is the autopilot. Altitude. Yeah, okay. We'll figure this out. I feel like this is going to be what it defaults to, because that is what the approach chart tells us it should be. But I don't know how to put in something if I want to change it. There's a runway. Or a runway. I don't know if that's ours or not. I don't think it is, actually. Nope. That's us right there. That is something else. Prescott. Prescott, Arizona. Man, this is cool. What a cool looking plane. Some people, I've heard complaints that it looks kind of like an egg and isn't very good looking, but I think it's a cool looking plane. Some angles are better than others, but overall it's cool. Alright, we are coming up pretty close to our procedure here. And I want to say that that's the runway. Yep, there it is. That is it. On that little hump there. This is going to be really cool. .258 knots. This says 217. So that's probably ground speed. And we're 217 in the air. So that's okay. Alright, so we're clearing the mountains okay. Looks. Yeah, this is cool. That shot's cool. Okay, so let's start pulling it back now. Keep an eye on this. This is kind of a steep turn here. Let's see how it handles it. I'm really hoping that we're okay with the navigation to let's activate VNav. Let's see what happens. Okay, if the altitude doesn't change, may have to try that VNav again. Looks pretty pegged. Okay, nothing's happening. Nothing happening yet. Okay, 1 minute something should happen. So we should be at 9,500 feet. There. Otherwise I'm going to have to manually put that in. It is coming down. But real slow. Okay. Alright, so we should be turning pretty soon. This thing gonna really do it. There it is. Yep, it is gonna do it. And are we slowing down? We are. It's taking it. 500 feet per minute. It's taking it. Coming back down. Okay, so now we have Exudi. And we're going to be at 8,000 for that. Is it going to be coming down? No, not really. Maybe we got a minute or so to get down. It is still going down though. Okay, nothing's happening with the VNav. Yeah, that's not taking it. Okay, so we're high. So we need to be at 6,600 feet and 5 miles. So we gotta get this thing down, 6,600. Nose down. Really wish we could get the VNav to work. Not doing it. Okay. Well, we're lined up nice. And now we just gotta get down. Yeah, I think selecting those altitudes was my problem. Okay, we need to slow down. $48.30. So let's get it down to 49. Excuse me. Okay, so vertical speed did not do us any favors. Wow, this is unbelievable. The scenery, good God. That's so cool. Yeah. It's gonna just take us right down. Wow, what a cool approach. Or very high. I really wish I would have had that VNav stuff worked out. It's lined up though. Okay, let's do this by hand. Here we go. Okay. Get this nice and configured. 82, it's a little bit slow for us. Whoa. $5,200. Here's 52. Okay, so we're we're on it. We're just a little bit high according to the lights. Look at this runway, though. How cool is that? Okay, there's our glide slope. Good. It's kind of a weird little mound here. Wow, look at the curvature of this thing. Whoa, the mesh is a little goofy. Yeah. Okay, so this runway is really bad. And of course, because it's uncontrolled, we were landing at the wrong end due to the wind. But we were able to kind of figure out a GPS procedure. Man, that runway is really crappy. No wonder the the Payware airport is so popular, because that was really bad. I mean, at least it's 3D, which is cool, but whoa. Alright, well, that wasn't so bad. Let's see where let's park this thing right over here. Probably was, yeah, it was kind of online. A little bit far off, though. I don't think this is where you're supposed to stop it either, but that's fine. All right, let's check out our handiwork here on this super bumpy runway. Okay. Vision Jet. Okay, looking pretty stable here. Yeah. Man, I cannot believe the mesh on that runway. That is really terrible. Let's see if there's like a quick fix for that. I don't think I'll be flying here enough to buy the scenery pack, but a little flare, a little float. Kind of a rough landing according to the gear, and look at how freaking bumpy this is. Give me a break. That was pretty nice. That was a pretty nice landing, though. Let's see what it looks like from the tower with the tailwind. Jesus. Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah, it looked okay. Pretty little jet. Okay, so that is gonna do it. Could have had that on, I guess. Cool. All right. Well, we're getting better at this. Thank you guys again for watching, and I'll figure out the VNAV thing. That was not good. Once I get that figured out, the VNAV profile, hopefully I think GPS approaches will go a little bit better. But as is, that was pretty good sized flight and really pretty airport. So, alright guys, well thanks for watching, and if you haven't subscribed already, do so. I try to do as many of these as possible. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out. Bye, Laminar Research guy. Look at his face. Yikes.